Hey, welcome to everybody who watches this on the playback. I guess I could wait and see if anybody's going to come in. Let's see what is the messages that the collective needs right now. All right. So let's see what are the messages that we are needing. Hope everybody is doing well. I want to send good energy, good positive, of uplifting, high vibrational energy to everyone who watches this and all of your babies and grandbabies and loved ones, period. Your lovers, your husbands, your wives, all of that. All right, so let's see. Ooh, some of y'all need to release an X. All right, let's see what are the messages. What are the messages that we are needing right now? What are the messages? All right, we're needing to stay focused on our goals, stay focused on ourselves as well, taking some deep meditative breaths to ground us to the energy that is more self serving for us, if that makes sense. Being more nurturing and more loving and more understanding when it comes to our babies, listening to them, hearing them, not just listening, scratch that, hearing them with your ears and your heart as well. I just told somebody that recently. And being more flexible in tender. I'm gonna take that with the flexible card. Being more flexible. Some of you guys definitely needing to stretch. You need to drink water. Some of you guys need to take time to account for certain things. This is not like karmic debt or any type of energy like that, but some of us just needing to just account for certain behaviors or whatever. Like spirit may be showing you a lot of things that you may have been unaware of. So that type of energy, if that makes sense. Let's see if there are any more messages in this deck. What are the messages that we're needing right now? This is not going to be a long lot. Okay. All right, that came out in one chunk. Okay, so some of us are not completely tapped into our inner wisdom. There can be some I don't want to say some gaslighting or projecting that's going on with people who we deem as important. Some of us may have been recently gone through that. Being to be persistent and focused on us, like, is a highlight on our third eye. So things that we know, situations, movement that we're knowing that we need to do needs to take place right now. We needing to stay focused on that. If you get a little off track, if something distracts you, don't let it completely throw you off. You want to stay focused. This is a time where you definitely need to stay focused, and we're needing. I'm gonna clarify this inner wisdom card being in reverse. Okay, let's lay the rest of the cards out. Okay, yeah, it's a lot. Of course. Message in a bottle. This came out in the was it Pisces or Aquarius? But anywho, some of you guys, there could be some communication when through a text message. And I feel like, you know how you check your phone, you look at it, and you see you have a message and you put it down. For some of you guys, there's a need to go back. You don't have to respond to text messages right away unless it's important. If it's important, I will assume that it will be done in a phone call. But I feel like for some of you guys, needing to go back and respond to a text message is really going to be important right now. So people won't mistake certain behaviors or certain misunderstandings of you, if that makes sense. Because you know how people are. Hey, sis. Hey, beautiful. How you doing? Oh, I miss being on live. Shoot. You're needing to, so let me just say this. Say for instance, you're going back to a text message, some type of communication, right? Through a DM, PM, whatever it is. And you're going back to respond so this person won't be offended. There's a need, very important if this resonates for you. Think of, because some of y'all this is gonna dawn on y'all later on. There's a need to do this before the phone call, if that makes sense. Block yourself. Block yourself, okay? I did. It's froze now, y'all. Is it froze? Because it's saying my internet service is good. It's saying it's strong. There's a need for you to consciously protect and shield any energy. Like, in other words, say a prayer, say whatever you want to say. Same here, girl. Your sis been going through it, but it's from my better good. So we'll have to chit chat after this is the reading. Okay, so so you texting a person, you have to communicate with a person. You're going to have to be conscious and say it out loud if you want. I'm not going to let this person's projections, gaslighting, the way they communicate have any type of negative effect on me. I'm in control of ME. Nobody has more control over me than me. I'm control. I'm self-disciplined, okay? If that makes sense. Because I feel like there is a person who snips and picks at you, picks at you, because they know this has to be somebody who is very close to you, because they know your buttons. And see, some of y'all could have had ascended and healed past those button pickings. Okay, so this person may do all that and they may frustrate themselves because it's low-key giving me narcissistic energy. Like if a person wants to pick with you and fuck with you if they haven't spoken to you in a while, that's low-key what it's giving me. Okay. All right. So we're needing to go back and center ourselves in our own energy. You could be filled, and I'm just giving an example, okay? You could be surrounded by a plethora of people who aren't on your frequency, on your vibrational frequency. Because when we connect here, for the most part, we're all on the same frequency. So I'm saying in your real full day-to-day life, there could be people who you connect with that you're not on the same, right? This is what Spirit's calling you. Ooh, yes, here we go. Spirit is asking you, so-and-so, you've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of tending to your wounds. You've done a lot of healing. Are you really going to let these situations pull you back into a place that you've already ascended past? Or are you going to take the bait and go right back to where you've already, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So you're needing to stay true to yourself, stay true to your center, stay true to who the fuck you are, Ashe. You're going to have to do that. And it's going to take, that's why the yoga card came out. I feel like for some of you guys, you're really going to have to practice the energy of meditating, of yoga, of something day to day that's going to help you, because some of you guys are being forced. It could be have to do with the holidays if y'all celebrate that. So what if you do? But if you are celebrating or just in general having to be around people who aren't on your frequency, hear me when I say this, you're really going to have to do whatever it takes through grounding, through earthing, through meditation, through yoga, through just what is it called? Like a conscious mindset of not letting these situations take you off and push you off or knock you off your square. Okay? This is a regeneration that a lot of us are going through, a major transition, a major transformation, pulling all that yucky stuff out. As we move and transition in 22, and I'm going to do a major reading for 2022, like going into New Year's Eve, so we could really get the energy flowing of what we need to know, y'all. We're going to have a whole little situation set up. There's a lot of things that need to be transitioned and cleared out as we I keep saying transition, as we move towards 2022. Because you have to, it's almost like in preparation of what you to receive. They want you to, hey, Faye, they want you to be in alignment with what's coming for you. I definitely want to tap into this inner wisdom card. And now some of you guys, okay, some of you guys are going to have opportunity to heal a relationship, to mend some fences, to mend. It's also, it could be this for some of you guys, just having some type of open communication with a person or with certain people. Could be just family members. Doesn't have to be like, oh, we all buddy buddy again, but just for your sake of peace, just for the energy of peace. You get the peace that passes all understanding. That's what we're moving towards, because it's going to give you an advantage every time this leg up card comes up. That's the energy of me saying this is your advantage point. Okay. Then we have golden opportunity. As you progress and see that you following all these inner guidance type of energy, you watch these readings and then you apply them, because that's what we're doing. We're applying the knowledge, right? We're not just watching the readings just to watch them, we're applying them. You will see that certain doors will be like, oh my God, this opportunity is here for me. Oh my God, this is here for me. Oh my God, Matthew, hand me a bottle right here. A water. Let me take a sip of water. Thank you, Taibu. You will see that these opportunities will open more. It's not even at the opportunities, because a lot of times, I'll be honest with y'all, the universe will slap some opportunities right in front of us. But, because of ego stuff, because of the energy that we're giving giving attention to, we're not able to really see what we need to see. Boom. If you cleared and you protect, you stand in who you are, you don't have nothing to worry about. Because let me tell you something, and I really want y'all to get this. You are not in control of anything that goes on outside of you. And I just said it in one, and I just did the Pisces and Aquarius readings. All you can do is work on you. That's it. As within, so without. It's not as without, so within. We are in control of us. We don't have no control over how people feel, how they think, how they talk, their emotional unstableness. We don't have control over none of that. We have control over us. And if we've been the one that's been studying, been grinding on our spiritual journey, been assessing ourselves, been whatever we've been doing on this journey, been applying the lessons that we're learning, we can't control these people. You can't control nobody outside of you. It's about self-discipline and self-mastery. That's what it's about, y'all. And we have to get to the nitty-gritty of that. If you want, because 2022 is the epitome, like not the epitome, it's the beginning, literally, of all the things that you want. And it may seem like, oh my God, is this really like I'm getting ready to get this? That's 2022. And I know I've said that in a general reading before. So for whatever needs to come towards you in a good way that's going to benefit you, you're going to need to allow these situations that really used to have some type of adverse effect on you. You're going to need to let that shit go. What is this? Ooh, yes. Okay, so new beginning. So this is a new way of working, somebody wants you to make something for them, or do some type of, like, somebody wants you to pay something for them, or not pay. They want to pay you to do something for them. Okay. You go to Superior every day?
Not every day. I had to, we ran low on dishwashing liquid. And if I don't go in